welcome back to my channel and of course to another Vlogmas episode. How are we all doing? Are we all in the festive zone, festive spirit? Are we all prepped and ready for Christmas? I'm definitely not quite there yet, but we have another Vlogmas episode today. We are going to get festive and I hope you guys enjoy spending the day or days with me. I never know with these Vlogmas episodes where the days or video is going to go. I don't know if it's going to be a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, who knows. But welcome back. I do have a works Christmas do that I thought I could maybe bring you along with me on tomorrow. So we could maybe, is it? No, it's not. It's the day after tomorrow. Okay, so we're at least vlogging over a couple of days within this video because I do want to, we could do like a little get ready with me, see what I end up wearing, which I haven't decided what I'm going to wear yet. Going out for some food, might even pop to the garden centre today or tomorrow. So yeah, we will see where this video goes. But this morning I wanted to show you something. 1 second, let me go grab them. Especially with it being gifting season, I thought I would mention these at the start of today's video. These are 3 bottles from the brand Bottle, and they have such a wide selection of different bottles to choose from. I feel like bottles are all the craze. People like to get in their hydration, and by having a good new bottle is definitely an easy way to increase your water intake. I find anyway. I find I drink so much more water when I have a bottle on the go. So I bought a couple for gifts. I've also bought one for myself. So I'll show you the one that I bought for myself first. This is called the, I'll leave a link to these below. I'll also leave a discount code in the description box that you can find if you wanted to make the purchase yourself. This one is the 24-ounce classic tumbler in beige. Of course, it's in beige. Would it be in any other colour for me? Which comes with a stainless steel straw and a cleaner, which is always great for these bottles that have the straw. But, oh, guys, the colour of this. Is that not just perfection? Oh, I love it. It's also a dual use lid, whereby if you wanted to drink out the straw, you can just pop the straw within there, or you can also lift the lid here to drink out of that section. Keeps cold drinks cold for 24 hours, hot drinks hot for 12 hours. All of Bottle's products are dishwasher safe. You just need to hand wash the lid and straw. It's leak proof, it's got a 90-day warranty. Also has a little carry handle as well. Good for traveling on the go, hiking, running errands, whatever it is that you need it for. So that is my bottle. That's my present to myself. But I've also picked up this one. This one's called the Magic Cube. It's got a bit more going on. It's a 3-in-1 magic bottle. So let me Also, can I just say, the amount of selection that you've got on their website for different styles and colours, and they've got some real funky prints and colours, of which I've picked one up that I'll show you next. But yeah, this one is in the grey. As you can tell, a water bottle is also a tumbler, and it's got a removable can cooler with double wall insulation for keeping hot drinks hot and cold drinks cold yet again. So this again is perfect for the person who is on the go, likes the versatility of having the 3-in-1. This one is going to be a gift for someone. So this is going straight back in the box and going in someone's stocking this year. 2 lids for direct drinking use. Gently rotate, can be split into 2 separate water bottles. Lower part of the bottle fixed with a carry handle lid can be used as a 12-ounce portable coffee tumbler, which Tom's gonna like. Any guesses whose stocking it's gonna go in? The lower part of the bottle fitted with a straw lid can be used as a 12-ounce water bottle for drinking. Lower part of the bottle can be fitted with a silicone ring and can be used as a 12-ounce can cooler. The 2 parts of the water bottle can both be filled in cans and shared with your friends and family. Speaking of family, we also have a couple of kids in our family who they just love funky water bottles. They're all the craze. I feel like every school kid has them. Most teenagers I feel like are going to be getting some kind of bottle within their stocking, and this one is the one that we went for in terms of, like I said, this one's a bit more of a funky print. They've got loads to choose from, different prints, different colours, but this one is called the Yellow Flower, and as you can see, it's a beautiful kind of coral, bright coral colour, this one. It's got the branding on the front, this pretty kind of illustration of flowers. It's also got the carry handle, it's got the flip straw, it's got the pop open, little sippy cup top here. This is the Hydro X bottle. It's slightly larger at 32 ounces. Excellent insulation, again, for keeping hot drinks warm for 24 hours. This one particularly I like, especially for like on the go, hiking, doing all of that kind of stuff as well. The more adventure, because it has a little hidden compartment at the bottom, which is just genius. If you're wanting to pop in here, maybe some added little vitamins, maybe a little key, like I said, if you're on the go and you want to just pop your house key in there, some money, whatever you want to store in that little hidden compartment, which I just think adds that extra element of fun and will be a perfect little gift for in someone's stocking this year. As for my bottle though, I will just show you how I personally like to have my water in the morning. I like to throw in some ice, filtered water from the fridge, which is an absolute luxury I will never get used to, honestly. This is just, takes me back to living in America, where pretty much every sort of, these big American fridge freezers tend to have these ice machines, which you just don't get in England as often. So yeah, a luxury I will not take for granted. Oh, fresh. I'm a sippy on the go or a straw, depending on what mood I'm in that day. But yeah, helps me get in my intake of water. I probably have at least 3 of these a day. So this is, if nothing else, your reminder to stay hydrated. Thank you, of course, to Bottle for sponsoring today's Vlogmas episode. We've made a decision and we have come to Ultram. I wanted to pop into Sostrene Grene to see. They've got quite a few, if you know the store, lots of little bits, and I thought I could get some good little filler gifts, cracker gifts. We can maybe, I know I've mentioned cracker gifts in my previous videos, but to actually build up my crackers, I thought we could have a quick look in there. Plus, I've not even seen their like proper Christmas range yet. So we're gonna go in to Sostrene Grene in Ultram, of which there's also a Gales en route out. We might grab some lunch and just have a little mooch. There's a bookstore we can maybe pop in. I'm just kind of on the hunt for any, like, you know, like the bits for Christmas gifts. I feel like I've got the main bulk of things that I need, but just as and when I see anything extra for friends and family, or for table gifts. I've got friends coming as well this weekend, so I want to get a couple of bits for that as well, for hosting for them. So that's what we're thinking. So let's go shopping.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the
just in Homebird, which, as you guys know, is a favourite of mine. But guys, look how nice these are. They're vintage lights, 12 metres long, plug in, £24.95. I'm very tempted for them, but I kind of feel like, because I've already done the tree, but then maybe to get them for next year. I don't know how I feel about redoing the whole tree, but how nice are they? I love them. I also really love this like a wooden sign. We wish you a Merry Christmas. It's like metal on the inside, wooden outside. Yeah, that's really nice too. Not Christmassy at all, but I've spotted this set of wooden bowls which comes on this tray with the little spoons that you could obviously use as little pinch pots or just use them as separates. But that whole set is only $14.95, which I think is so good.
Well, I'm all for Christmas. It's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose.
I am grateful for this gilet today because it is chilly. It says 6 degrees, but honestly it feels colder than that today. It's probably because I've only got like a thin long sleeve top on, but anyway, yeah, this gilet is making me nice and toasty and warm. Last year's Zara. Is it last year or the year before? I can't remember. Ooh, that sun, lovely. Anyway, I did pop into, well, I didn't actually get anything from the bookshop. I did go to Sostrene Grene. Hold on one second, this car's gonna park in 1 sec. It's not like I'm ever gonna see these people that park next to me, but there's just something about someone kind of like catching me vlogging that just, I don't know, makes me feel uneasy. I think that's the people pleaser in me, or the caring what people think too much, because I'm thinking about what they're gonna think of me talking to a camera like a weirdo. But it's not, it's my job, and thanks to you guys, it's my job and it is my career, and I should just own it. But sorry, I just can't keep my eyes off of someone that is literally parked right there getting out, and they're seeing me talking to my camera. Anyway, let's move on. I grabbed myself a Gale's not hot chocolate, mocha, and actually one of their Christmas turkey, smoked turkey and Swiss cheese sandwiches. These are lovely. I think it's my favourite of the Christmas savoury options that they've got on their website. On their menu. And then, yeah, I did pop into Sostrene Grene. I kind of wanted to get all these bits for, I'll probably do like a TikTok or reel, which you might have already seen if you already follow me on those channels. Sorry, this lighting, we're just going to have to deal with it. So I got loads of little bits, which I thought would make perfect cracker filler ideas, way more than I need. But for the purpose of the real Instagram video, TikTok video, it's worth buying so that I can share the inspo with you guys in advance, like I said, that you might have already seen. So I will whiz through and just show you some of the bits. Everything is under, I'm pretty sure everything is under £3 or £4. Most are like under £1 to £2, but a couple of things just spilled over that. So if you've got 8 people to buy for, spending £1 to £2 each, you're only looking at spending about £15, so you can get some really decent little cracker fillers. Crackers that I've got, I'll leave them linked below. They're just white embossed, they're quite big and chunky, which is good for filling with little gifts. This first one I thought of being able to split up, but they're little cookie cutters. And then I also got these even smaller little mini cookie cutters. So again, the little gingerbread one's probably my favourite. Not to put that whole thing in a cracker, but just like one or two. £1.94. Do you want me to tell you the prices? Is it annoying that I'm not telling you? These ones are £4. No, they're not. £3.78. Sorry about the random price points with these, but Sostrene. It's just what Sostrene does. Oh, I did get 2 things for myself. Firstly, this cheese slicer grater. I thought that'd be really handy, and that one was £1.43. And then I got this cake slice. Now I've got one of these already. These kind of like cake server things, but this gold one I thought would be perfect for like Christmas. It's just something about it that makes it look a bit more festive. This one was £3.83. And I also got some ribbon for like gift wrapping, wreath making, £2.70 for this like burgundy, and then this thicker burgundy, £3.24 for that one. Oh, and then this, they had these like vintage postcards. They had loads of different designs, but they're 10p each. 10p. So again, you could like use these as Christmas menus, invitations, actual postcards, Christmas cards, frame them. 10p. Yeah. Thank you. He was waiting for me to see if I could get out. This other little ribbon, same kind of burgundy colour. Okay, cracker fillers, let's get to it. Little mini grater, £2.19. Dental floss, £3.24. Makeup removing pads, set of 3 for £2.84. £3.20, a little mini nail brush. Little mini whisk, this one was 99p. £2.18, a measuring tape. Some nail clippers, £2.82. How much is this? £2.88, and it's this little Christmas tree tea, loose leaf tea strainer. This was adorable. £1.34. What a great little cracker filler. It's a little bow shaped, you know, you can pop like a photo in here, like a little photo holder.
cute. I loved this one as well. This is £4.40, so a bit more expensive this one, but it's a metal hair clip, claw clip. Little metal scoop. This one was £1.98. Pop that in your pantry, in your jars, bath salts. Or they do these little mini wooden ones, so if you've got smaller crackers. These ones are only £1.54 for a little wooden scoop. A little salt, you know, like if you've got a little salt pot, pinch pot out. And then lastly, I got these. Now these aren't cracker fillers, but they are little pegs. They had them in gold and silver. I went for the gold ones. They're £1.79 for a set of 12. And I was thinking about, if I do end up having little gift bags for table gifts, I'm thinking about doing like a little Polaroid printout. I'll vlog all this if I do it, but a little photo printout and attaching that to the bag of the person I'm gifting it to, so they can see who it's for, as well as maybe a name tag attached. So anyway, I got those, and if not, if I don't end up using them, they're good to just throw in a craft drawer. But that's everything. I'm pretty happy with that. A lovely little successful trip to Sostrene. It's funny because as I was in Waterstones, I heard someone say, like a woman was saying to her child, come on, let's go to, what's it called? Sostrene Grene now. And I thought, no one English can easily read. I mean, those of you that are from the place of origin, where is it from? Netherlands? Swedish? No, it's not Swedish, is it? Well, anyway, you've sort of said, you pronounce it Sostrene Grene or something like that. But it's very foreign for English language, like for English, to say that. So it's, we always are like Sostrene Grene. Anyway, it's funny, isn't it, how languages vary like that. I mean, I studied languages at uni, so it does interest me. Even though I studied French, my degree was actually called Modern Language Studies, so I studied other languages as well, even though I didn't like study how to learn them. French was my like speaking, written, oral, you know, reading exams. But for instance, I had one module that was cinema in Europe, or European cinema or something. So it wouldn't just be French movies. We would study predominantly Italian, German, Spanish, French. And obviously, because I don't know those languages other than French, I would just like, you watch them with subtitles and you study cinematography in that country. And then like another module that I did was phonetics and linguistics. So English, you know, even in England, how we have different, phonetically, how we would write a word, and differences in dialects and accents regionally as well as internationally. So with like Australian English, I remember we were studying the difference between that and English. They rise often at the end of their sentences, you know, like, and different, why have I gone on to this spiel? From the brand Sostrene Grene. Well, anyway, but it interests me. Okay, let's head home. Let's get cozy. Let's get this heating on in this car. Might even treat myself to a heated steering wheel and heated seat for the journey home. I think I'm just going to spend the rest of this afternoon. I've got loads of editing that I need to do to send off for brand approvals and brand content and everything like that. So it's going to be an editing afternoon for me. So not vlog worthy for you guys, unfortunately. So I'll pick up the camera again probably tomorrow or whenever, for a potential garden centre trip or works night out, bring you along with me. But for now, editing afternoon it is. My Christmas decorations make me so happy. I've got this angle here with the gorgeous light up wreath on the door and Advent. A little pop of Christmas through there with the Harry Potter book and the little Christmas sleigh and gingerbread biscuits. And I've even got Barney some biscuits in there as well, Christmas tree shaped and holly and everything. On this side we've got the candles burning, the reflection of the tree lights both in the mirror and the door is just so festive. This is why I love Christmas decorations so much, and why it's so sad when you pop them down. Usually by the end of it I'm done with it, but I feel like this year I've not overdone it, and it's just very calming and cozy, and just adds all the cozy feels with the like kind of low light
coziness. I'm just so happy with it, and especially as this year as well, we've got in the garden, open it so you can see. Ooh, it's cold out here. We have this LED strip that we pop on, but also we have the trees lit up, and we can actually pop the lights on in the outdoor kitchen as well. Got the magnolia lit up over there as well. Some more lights down at the bottom of the garden. It's kind of rubbish on camera if I'm being honest with you. Let me turn the LED light off so you can see the trees a bit better. But yeah, this year is a bit different because obviously we've got these trees lit up, and this obviously isn't just a festive thing, it's more of a winter thing. You don't really see them in summer until really late. By that point we're probably already in bed. But yeah, I mean, from about 4 or 5 o'clock, as soon as it's dark, these are on, and it just lights up the garden. So nice. Ooh, let me close this door and come back inside because it is freezing.
Whoa, she's looking crazy. We are just about to start getting ready. There we go, that's better. Hands-free, guys. Look at this hack that I saw on TikTok. It's so genius. Rather than putting a dressing gown, robe, tie, sort of like the normal way, to put it through the 2 loopholes like that, so you've got nothing around the back, and then just tie it here so that it doesn't keep coming undone. You good? Like, I'm not even bowed it and it won't loosen. So much easier. Anyway, as you can tell, I have wet, crazy looking hair right now. I need to give it a brush through. But yes, we are heading off to the Ivy this morning, this afternoon, but like early afternoon. We're actually going for a Christmassy lunch at the Ivy for like a bit of a works Christmas do. We did a works Christmas do, this group of girls, last year. It's basically just a load of us that are content creators, so work for ourselves, and we thought, you know, we don't get Christmas office parties, so we kind of like created our very own little works night out, which we did last year, and we went to Peter Street Kitchen. I can't remember if I vlogged it or not, but we did that. And then this year, timings wise, I think we booked it a little bit late because everywhere seemed to either be fully booked or like no evenings, which is the case. So instead, we've decided to do a Christmassy works lunch, of which I'm sure we'll carry on into the evening for a lot of girls. Not for me, because I am taking Tom to the airport. He's going away with work. This is just the Colour Wow Dream Coat Spray. I am thinking like the girls will be sequined out to the max, looking glam, but because I have to sneak off and only be there for like a couple of hours, I'm thinking I don't necessarily have to be as glam, but I've got out some options which include glam. Let me show you my most glam, which is what I would have loved to have worn had I have carried on into the evening, or had it have been like an evening meal that we'd have booked. And it's this dress that I picked up. This would have been perfect to wear for a Christmas do with the girls. I'm sure lots of them will be in sequins. Oh, look at that. And it's not itchy either. Really love this dress. It's just slightly undone at the back, but it's got like this shoulder padding detail which adds a nice bit of structure, but it is mini. Had I have had some tights, some like 10 denier tights, I would have worn this, because I just think I feel like I need to tone it down a little bit with tights, with it being more of a day do, for me especially, like a lunch do. But the only tights that I've got are either like nude shimmery ones, like the kind of Sabrina Carpenter tights, which I did actually buy for my dress that I'm going to wear to Sabrina Carpenter in March. So yeah, very advanced with that one. But I saw on TikTok someone saying this is like the tights you need for like people wear them to dance, like dance tights. So they make your legs look incredible, but maybe more for nighttime or for like a Sabrina Carpenter concert. For daytime at the Ivy, I feel like they look too, I don't know, granny in a way. But anyway, the only tights that I've got there, I've just tried them on with that dress, and they're like, my legs are just dark. You can't see any definition, so I really need a thin denier tight. So I'm not going to wear that just on that basis, but I would have loved to have worn that. So the other options that I have are these trousers, which are from, this would be a great like Boxing Day outfit or something. These trousers from Abercrombie, I bought them last year and didn't end up wearing them because I can't remember. I think my plan was to have these as an option for the night out, but I felt too casual in them, so I didn't go for them. But they are really nice, so I decided to keep them anyway, and I thought this year around they could come in handy. But again, I might feel like I'm a bit too casual. I know they're like whoa out there, but to wear these, I feel like it's more of a festive pub lunch or a festive lunch, whereas these girls, like I said, they will be dressed a bit nice, or like even shopping and lunch on a Christmassy day. Christmas markets in the evening. They're basically the leather trousers that Abercrombie do that are so nice, but obviously, as you can tell, they are metallic silver. So they are lovely, but I'm kind of talking myself out of this one, thinking that I'll feel, again, a little too casual in like leather trousers. The top that I was going to pair with it, I just have this satiny top. I think I got this from Shein. I think it was Shein, and it's just like a loose cowl neck black satin top that can kind of be worn slightly off shoulder as well. Just a lovely little basic to easily just tuck into something high-waisted as a dressier top option with like jeans or leather trousers like that. So that's one option. The other option I have is what I wore for New Year's Eve, and again, this is very glam, probably as glam and as woe as the sequin dress. So if I've talked myself out of the sequin dress, I might talk myself out of this. However, my legs are covered with this one, so maybe this could be an option. This is from Nadine Marabi, and it is a feather boa trimmed jumpsuit, but it's velvet, so it's very thick, and it's not that cold today. So maybe, I mean, this could be an option, to be fair. The other option I thought is a satin skirt and top, of which, oh, let me see, I got this one out, but I'm just gonna put this one away. It's like a satiny top from River Island, cowl neck again, really pretty, but I think that's better for like nice top and jeans outfit. Got these two satin skirts from Tesco's, of all places. And I love them, especially, well, I was gonna say especially the metallic-y one, which I would say especially the metallic-y one, but also the burgundy one is lovely. But again, with satin skirts, I feel like they're maybe better with boots and a jumper for like, again, more of like a bit more of a casual pub lunch over the festive period. Not even over the festive period, like autumn and winter to wear these. That one's a bit more party with it being a bit more metallic, but this one, all autumn and winter you could wear that. I just need more occasions, to be honest with you. In fact, I'm hosting friends to do wreath making at the house, and I could maybe make a bit more of an effort and just wear a nice like satin skirt and a jumper at home. Yeah, I might keep that out for wearing for that. So my last option, which is the one I'm swaying towards, is probably the one that I'm going to go for, having kind of like talk myself out of all of the others. So this is a dress that I got from Zara, again, yet to wear it, so it'll be a nice occasion to be able to wear it. It's quite dressy. I like the top, that it's not just a box standard satin slip dress. It's got this bit of shape to it up here, and it's also got a slightly cinched in waist here. It's really flattering, really pretty. Again, loose fit on the bottom, so, and a slight shimmer to it, so I'm thinking maybe that, not shimmer, but like metallic-y, you know, that could be quite nice for party season. It is quite formal though, in terms of you could wear this as an occasion dress, like if it went in this colour as a wedding guest type thing, you know, like some kind of occasion wear. But obviously because it is this colour, I would never wear it to a wedding. So I'm thinking maybe this could be a good option to wear for a Christmas girls lunch out. With heels, I've got, I might even throw on a blazer with it just to have something over my shoulders. Heels, I've got a couple of options. I've got these new ones from H&M that I got, but they're a different shade of silver. This is more like a champagne silver, so that will clash a bit too much. But I have these, which are just a classic. They're a bit grubby because I've worn them to death, but they're just like a simple court from Primark, honestly, ages ago. They've got this like perspex. I need to give them a bit of a clean, but the perspex just hold your foot in really nicely, but all you really see from afar is the simple black on your foot, so quite flattering in terms of lengthening your leg. Because the other shoes that I've got, which I could still wear, might still be an option, are these ones, which I wore to my brother's wedding from June, with the little crossover. They're nice and comfy as well, but this ankle strap, I always find when an ankle strap just kind of like cuts you off on your leg, But that is still an option, I suppose. I think it's a bit dressier with an exposed toe as opposed to a court. And then the only kind of like party bag I could do with a new bag really, in terms of the only sort of designer bags that I have are gold hardware, whereas that's not really giving gold. It's more of like a blush, silvery champagne silver. But I have this bag which has silver, it's kind of like chainmail with the nude strap from Zara that I think I'll wear just for a little pop of glitz. Okay, we're gonna start with my hair because I feel like when I have it in rollers, I like to have my hair done first before I do my makeup, because then my hair's on my face and it's also having time to just set in the rollers. I think what I'm gonna do today is use my curves, GHD curves. Yeah, I think I'll use these for that added heat. Otherwise the hot brush is quite good, as is the Shark Air Wrap, which I might still use the Shark Air Wrap just on my fringe part, but I think we'll go in for the main majority of my hair with the curve and then use these to pin it. We'll do a few rollers kind of like in the top of my hair. Just use Velcro rollers, I find they work really well. And use these from Beauty Works, just kind of like as and when I've got a curl, just to clip it in and hold it. How I always used to do it back in the old partying days, when I used to do my hair in rollers for nights out, which just is non-existent nowadays. But I used to do my whole hair in rollers, but I don't have enough for that. So what I would do with that is I would start from the top, curl the section at the top, put it in a roller and work my way down. However, because I don't have enough rollers, the rollers is just going to be on the top section of my head. So I usually do my hair in 3 layers. So we'll do the bottom layer first. I just take about that much. And what I'll do is, like I said, use these clips to be able to just clip and pin to hold each curl as and when I do it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably put you on a bit of a time lapse so you can see how I do it. I'll talk you through. Let's turn them on first of all. I'm not even plugging in. I'll do plugging them in first. These are turned on. They don't take long to heat up at all. You'll just hear them do a couple of beeps and then you know that they're ready. But I'll just brush through this bottom section first. See? Done. It seems that we want it to hold. I'll do it in slightly smaller sections today. Usually I wouldn't do, like, I triple the amount in this, but we're taking our time today, so I just curl it up, hold it for maybe 10 seconds, and then kind of uncurl it like so. And then usually I would always just hold the curl for a sec to let it cool. Seeing as we're pinning them anyway, I could just go straight in by pinning it. I kind of take the curl, wrap it in the direction I've curled it, like tuck it under, take the clip and just feed it through, and it'll just stay like that. Wants to do the rest of my hair. I might have to, if I run out of clips, I sometimes will then take 2 curls and join them together and do the same thing. So I'll do one more at the back, just above that one. Brush it through. Curl it. Doesn't really matter the direction, I just do the ones closer to my face to make sure they're away from my face. Sometimes, depending on the hairstyle I'm doing as well, I'll do one direction and then the other one the next direction if I want it a bit more relaxed and beachy. But because we're going to do a bit more of a blowout look with this one, I'll just do them all in the same direction so that they kind of, once you brush them through, they all kind of like join together. I popped on a bit of fake tan last night as well. I used the Tan Luxe face tanning drops for my face, and then I popped a bit of San Moritz on my body, although it's gone a bit patchy on this hand, but we'll ignore that. There's nothing you can do when it's on your hand and it's patchy. It's just the most annoying thing ever. You try and scrub it off, but then you've got white fingers. Oh, it's not a look. So we'll have to ignore that. I think I needed to put some moisturiser on my hands before putting it on, but I get lazy. And that is the second one set and ready. So I'm just going to continue that on with the rest, another layer, and then I'll show you the top layer when I've got to the rollers. This is where we are at currently with the pin curls. I did just pop one roller in. I felt like that one could have done with, because it's like on the crown of my head, just a roller. Otherwise, we are now on the third and final section, which is like all the top of my head, which I will just brush through. And I just follow the same process really of curling, working my way from the back forwards. So I just kind of like take a section at a diagonal and do that on either side, and just keep doing that, working my way forwards. Like that, just kind of slowly curl it out until the end is pretty much in. Curl it all the way up, hold it for like 10 seconds. Meanwhile, get my Velcro roller ready, and I just use one of these big, here's my Velcro roller, and I'll leave the ones that I found on Amazon linked, and then these kind of like curvy grips to keep the roller in place. You have to work quite quick with this though, because you don't want it to cool down straight, so I just comb it through with the roller. Oh, see, it's hot. Ooh. But that's good, we want it hot. It's already started to cool, you see. Whereas we want it cooling in the roller, like that. And then just pin it so that it doesn't budge. Et voila, right, I'll do the rest of my hair. Someone's come to keep me company down there. Right, the last and final piece, I'll just show you. I could do that one a bit tighter, but otherwise this is how it looks. The last and final piece, I think I'm going to curl, it's kind of like my front section, which is obviously a bit shorter, more face framing. I think I'm going to curl inside, and I never really know how it's going to turn out until I take it out, but just so that we can get a bit of volume at the root, this is how I do it. Curl in. Not loads of heat, just that little touch of heat. Straight with the roller, pull it up and roll in like that, which makes it nice and off my face as well for starting my makeup. This is how we're looking. Yeah, I feel like this one needs to be a bit tighter. I just had to answer the door like this. The postman just turned up. I was like, sorry, you just caught me mid doing my hair. But I've got a parcel which I can actually open and show you guys. I've got sent some bits from a brand called, well, I'll show you when we're ready. It's hot. Hot. Right, pull it up again. Up. There we go, that's a bit tighter. Pin it in place and we're good to go. So this is how we're looking. I'll just pop a little bit of hairspray. Turn these off, and then I might go and sit in the other room to do my makeup because I've actually got a proper chair I can sit down and take my time. And I'm catching up whilst doing this. I've been watching Love Island Australia. Have you been watching? I've only just started it though, so it's obviously got quite a few episodes to watch, which is always good. It's always good when you've got a good series to binge. Unlike Silo and Jackal that we watched, you had to wait every week. It's the most frustrating thing. Speaking of series, have you seen Molly May's bringing out one with Prime on Amazon in January? That should be a fun watch. Anyway, let's go and put some makeup on. I know I said I've got a chair in this room and that's why I'm coming in here, but it turns out I'm sat on the floor. My chair's got loads of clothes on it and I don't mind being sat on the floor. I can have all my makeup lined out in front of me, and I think what I'll do is I'll link all the products that I use. Hello there, mister. Hello. Coming to sit with me. Anyway, I'm gonna pop Love Island on in the background and do a bit of a time lapse so you'll see the before to the after that I end up doing, but I'll leave all the products linked on my LTK, which I'll leave linked below, or I'll try and leave some links in the description box as well if you did want to see exactly what it is that I am using. So let's begin the time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Nude lip liner is on, and I'm not going to pop on any lipstick until I get in the car, or probably until we get there, to be honest. I'm going to go via Lydia's and pick her up. Got her Christmas card and also got 140 from Barney. But yeah, I will be popping my lipstick on when we get there, and I'm going to go with the Kiko 402 Smart Fusion lipstick. This one is like a nice peachy kind of colour that goes really well with the Iconic Nude lip liner. But I just find for me in lipstick, it doesn't tend to, not that it doesn't last, but I get like a line here and I hate that. So that's usually why I just go in with a lip balm. But when I do put a lipstick on, I do feel like it looks better. So we will pop that on, but we'll just pop it on when we get there. And I might even take my hair and that out, like the top roller or rollers, again when we get there, or maybe just before I set off. I thought I would show you that parcel that just turned up. Oh, in fact, I also popped into Aldi. Guys, look how amazing these are. You might have seen them already because I posted a little Instagram reel on my homeware account. But how nice is this candle from Aldi? It's 6-7 wick, so it's probably not going to burn for very long. I might even save that for Christmas. Beautiful wooden pot that it comes in. And then they also had this range Christmas cookie. They look like the, you know, dupes for the Maison Margiela perfumes and candles that they do. This one is in Christmas baking. I saw, yeah, it's very sweet. They had a scent called Christmas Markets, but they only had it in the Reed diffuser. And what was the other one? Picking the Tree or something? Really want to get my hands on that one because I think I'll prefer the scent of that. And then look at this ginormous candle. Again, oh, this one's weighty. 6 wick? Yeah, 6 wick this one, and this is in a scent that I love. It's Scandinavian Forest, so it's eucalyptus, smoke woods and amber. So I got this gorgeous candle. This one was £24.99. That one was only £9.99. I think this one was around the £4 or £5 mark, and then these little, hold on, let me put this one down. Then I got these little not votives, little, what they call tea lights in the star shape. So very White Company dupe, these ones. And this one is in the scent Embers, Smoky Log Fires and Cedarwood. Oh, smells so nice. Yeah, just little star shaped tea lights. And then I also went for Noel. Now Embers duping Fireside, I wouldn't say it's that similar. It's the same vibe with the smokiness, but it's not as nice as Fireside. But this one, Noel, does smell like winter from the White Company. So I wonder if they'll do Noel in a bigger candle form, because that one does smell really good. Speaking of the White Company, I did pop in the other day to get some gifting bits and bobs and a couple of bits myself. I say the other day, it was actually during Black Friday promotions that I popped in. I just haven't shown you these bits, but I thought I would, seeing as though. Little White Company haul, why not? I'm sure lots of these will be available online now. So they've got this set of 3 votives, and I thought these were perfect sized over the Christmas period, the few days that we have. Oh, that Noel does smell very similar, but in their beautiful little glass holders. And then once they're burnt out, you can pop tea lights in them anyway. But these will go in my downstairs loo. I like to burn through small candles, so I'm going to save those for Christmas and Christmas Eve. Well, I could pop some tea lights on New Year's Eve. Speaking of tea lights, I got these ones. This is my favourite favourite kind of, yeah, Christmassy winter scent that they do. It's Fir Tree. Just a classic. Absolutely love it. I have this spray that I spritz on the balsam hill tree, and it's my house, if it's going to smell like anything over Christmas, chances are I've got Fir Tree out and about. Winter's lovely too, fireside's lovely too, but Fir Tree, that's the one for me. I also treated myself to these little slippers from the White Company. How nice are they? They're like proper little slip-on shoes, little Velcro strap. So just to be able to wear in the house, nice and cozy, but also like with a lovely loungewear set, looks really like nice. Do you know what I mean? Like my slippers, I thought they were in here. They're on their way out, to be honest. I had them from last year, and I'm all for having several pairs of slippers on the go, but I do like to get a fresh pair each year. Yeah, and I just thought there was something a little bit different. Speaking of Fir Tree, I got one of these big bad boys to burn. Oh my God. This smells so good. Definitely smells stronger than the other one. I think what I might do is burn that one as well as this one, but this is the scent that is overpowering and gives off a really good scent. In fact, I even picked up a little candle plate to go with it, because I've not actually got one this size, I don't think. These little candle plates are perfect for the botanical ones. And then whilst I was in town, I also popped into, this is at the Trafford Centre, popped into Abercrombie & Fitch, and if you spend a certain amount, they often give you vouchers. So I had a £10 voucher, and they had these baby teas, my favourite, these little classic baby teas. I just love them. This one is in a large. They do come up quite small, so I think I've got medium and large. So I've got a couple of these already. I've just stocked up on another one. £20, but I had a £10 voucher, and there was Black Friday promotions on, so it made this £5. Little bargain there. Then this is who I answered. This when I answered the door in my rollers. This was the thing that got dropped off by the postman. And it's from, as you can tell, a brand called Beaumont & Bear. And they very kindly reached out and offered to send me a couple of bits from their website. So I picked a couple of faves. Proper country set. This is more, I'm day to day, I'm less of this glam. This is more where my heart is. Different. Please find enclosed some pieces from our collection. We are so excited to give you these items. Hope you love wearing them. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much to the team. So I've got 3 things. Firstly, this, which was my first pick, and it's this fleece. I love it. This gorgeous kind of like vest sleeve, sleeveless vest with the trim, the nice kind of like antiqued hardware. It's got the branding on the back of the neck there, but otherwise just a very simple trimmed kind of like fleecy vest that I can wear under my coat when on a nice dog walk, or if it's really cold as well. I've got the longer sleeve version of the quarter zip here in the same colour. They've got a beautiful Merlot colour as well in these, a navy. What else did they have? I can't remember, but this was my favourite colour. In fact, I liked all of them. They also do these like polo shirts. I think, are these unisex? I'm not sure. This one's in a small, but it's kind of like that old school polo shirt style. Tom's been wearing these a lot and I love them. They're definitely coming back in. This just with a pair of jeans. Love it. I really like it. So I went for the navy. Again, they had a couple of different colours, but I really liked the navy. And on the white stripe there in the middle, you can see Beaumont & Bear branding. But otherwise, just a classic timeless piece. That's what I feel like their brand kind of encompasses, that classic country feel. So yeah, thank you so much to them for kindly sending me that. It's been about 20 minutes and I need to set off now, but I realised I can't get my dress on without taking my hair out anyway, so I thought I might as well turn the camera back on and show you how it turns out. Jewellery wise, I've gone for my watch as standard. Oh, my tan is just awful. Oh, I hate it so much. You know when you just mess up on your hands, it's the most annoying thing. I'm alright like that. It's the fingers, the white fingers. Just a couple of rings from Ana Luisa. This bracelet is from Joma Jewellery, and I think this ring is Ana Luisa as well. No necklace because it's quite a high neck, but let's just take out my hair, shall we? And we'll see what it's looking like. That's what I do. I just take out all the little clips first before the rollers. Ooh. One's got caught. And it's nice because I am hosting tomorrow. I'm hosting some friends for like a wreath making, which I'll vlog actually, but it'll be my next vlog. I'll have hopefully still nice hair from it if we don't get absolutely drenched in town today. Rain's hot. Oh, that's not gone very well, that one. Rain's holding off for now, but I think it might be coming home. I might get caught in it. We'll see. Okay, so this is how the pin curl part is looking. I will get some oil as well and run that through the ends and pop a bit of hairspray, and usually I'll just do a bit of dry shampoo as well because that just helps with a little bit of volume as well as it not feeling, well, it seems to like last longer in between washes if I pop a bit of dry shampoo in it straight away. I always feel like I end up rushing at the very end because this bit takes longer than what I think. I feel like I've been waiting ready for so long, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, quick. Looking alright so far. Oh. Like I say, the final test is always this last roller that sits on top. Let me flip upside down and give it a shimmy. Happy with that. Moroccan oil. Just one pump of that in the palm of my hands, and just take that through the ends mainly. Kind of like comb it through with my fingers, as always. Not getting too much close to the root because that's what makes my hair greasy. I'm really happy with my colour at the moment. The last time I had my hairdresser around, I had her just do a full head of just baby lights so that you can kind of see a bit of my natural darkness coming through. Still blonde, but just a darker blonde. And I really like it. It's just a bit more natural. And then, like I said, a bit of dry shampoo, just on the living proof one at the moment. The dregs of this hairspray that's left, my GHD one, I'll flip upside down and then spritz it. Into my bedroom. I don't make it easy for myself, do I, having all these different rooms for different things. We need like a full beauty room ideally. I just run my hairbrush just through the root so I don't go all the way through to the ends. And there we have it. Perfume of choice, I'm going with my current favourite for evening, which is my Penhaligon's Halfetti. Just spritz a bit of that. I popped some of the dry oil version on my arms and legs. I will leave everything that I used on my hair as well linked in the description box, and let's pop our dress on. Dress looks like so. Blazer, we'll just throw over my shoulders, might even pop it on and roll the sleeves up actually because it is quite chilly. And my little sparkly bag, and that is my outfit of the day, except these are coming off to drive in gonna be popping my Crocs on to drive in, so not quite so glamorous. We are with the passenger princess herself. I'm just gonna top up my lipstick, I think. Well, top up, actually put on some lipstick. But we managed to find a space right by 20 Stories. The Ivy's behind there.
This is good because we're right there. Like, we're not there.
And we've timed it well, because I don't know if did I vlog last year? When we were literally, an hour late? Me and Lydia.
Not on purpose, we were actually
that was going through us, wasn't it? We were sat there going,
it was because we were
late.
sitting right outside the restaurant in like an hour's worth of traffic.
Oh, it was a nightmare. So, but it was evening, and it was probably a Friday.
And it was,
as well,
I think it was a Friday, and it was a storm.
Yeah. Oh god, the weather. Did I vlog? I feel.
No, I don't
think I did. Well, anyway, it was a nightmare.
So horrendous. Like, I feel like it was not vlog worthy.
No, and we ended up staying.
Stressful.
We stayed at Peter Street Kitchen the whole time, didn't we? And it was nice.
Nina's gonna be 10 minutes late. Oh, Eve's can't come on.
Who?
Eve.
What has Nina just said?
Yeah, she's gonna be 10 minutes late. She said.
Okay. I'll say that we're here. We just need to pay for parking, and then we're good to go. She can't make it.
No.
Well, we did say, I'm surprised no one's...
Yeah.
It's a big group of us, is what, 8?
That's a shame.
So there's always someone usually that something comes
up.
Yeah,
a problem, yeah. It's hard to get 8 people together.
But yeah, we're here and we're on time. So we will probably head in for a little drink before our festive set menu, I think it is. Yeah. Christmas menu.
I'm looking forward to it.
Are you going 3 courses?
I'll see what everyone else is doing.
So I can only probably commit to 2, but I'd be like starter and
all
dessert if I could.
Yeah. Unless we all go not starter and then just go straight in for the meal. And then the pudding.
True. Yeah. There's no way I'm talking people into doing that. If
no.
Even if one person says they want a starter, I'm like, right, well, I need a starter in me.
Okay. Are you hungry?
My tummy's rumbling.
I'm getting there.
But I'm not like...
I think, I think because we've been rushing around.
Yeah,
I've not
really thought about food yet, but
yeah.
Right, let's head on in. We'll see you guys when we get in there.
Let us gather round, for it's Christmas time. A merry sound and the stars alight. Let us all rejoice when it's Christmas time, and our hope again made new. In the crowded streets calling Christmas time, the ones we meet wear their warmest smile, and from far away we...
Honey, I'm home! Guys, I came home to a parcel on the doorstep, and this makes me very happy because I just ran out of my liquid collagen, which I love, and they've sent me, it says their best sellers. So in here, I've got some of their... I'm gonna have one now actually, because like I said, it's not a treat, it's good for you. It's not naughty, it's good. Mixed berry flavoured. Oh, there's one. I'll have that one. These are so good. I've been a customer, I've been sent PR. In fact, that's how I became a customer, is because I got sent some PR from them. And I've really enjoyed using this for my skin. I actually really like them as well. That make a little treat. Yeah, a little berry treat. You want one? You don't like them? It's one of those things that, you know, when you take a supplement, the first time you take it like in liquid format, you're a bit like, oh, I don't know if I can get on board with that every day. Yeah. But then it becomes habit and you actually enjoy it. I just really like the liquid form. But then they also do these, I've got some of these already. In fact, that could be a good little gift. I've already got some of these. So yeah, thanks to Vida Glow for that. Had a lovely time at the Ivy. It definitely was cut very short by the time that everyone got there and we got drinks, and you know what you're like, you end up chatting for ages before you even look at the menu. By the time we'd ordered, I only really had time for a starter, so I actually ordered 2 starters. So then just as everyone's mains arrived, I had to leave. But more so sad that I'm having to take Tom to the airport and he's leaving us for a work trip. I'm like scraping the barrel with this, trying to get all the liquid out. Barney's having his dinner now. I've had a message from my girls about wreath making tomorrow. Might not be going ahead now. which is a shame because I was really looking forward to seeing them, but I get it, these things happen. I might still be seeing a couple of them, but maybe not for wreath making. Might just have them over for lunch instead, but we'll see, we'll see. If I end up doing that, I will of course vlog it for you guys, but I suppose I've still got some trimmings from the first tree in the garden. I could maybe do, like, rather than a wreath, I could add it to the garland in the other room above the fireplace and maybe make a bit of a foliage, wilder looking garland, wrap some fairy lights in or something, so that could be fun. And then for food, I was thinking about just getting some like Domino's or something, picky bits or something anyway, so that's fine. Like I said, I will be picking the camera back up again tomorrow, whatever we end up doing, and vlogging that for my next video, so stay tuned for that. And now it's time for an airport run. Just jumping in here to close off today's Vlogmas episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I wanted to thank Bottle again for very kindly sponsoring today's Vlogmas episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I will of course leave a link to them in the description box below, along with that discount code. Make sure to take advantage of it, especially during this gifting season. Thank you to them. Thanks to you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all very, very soon in my next episode. Bye guys.